Time on the magic clock up there is 6 p.m., so I'm going to call this regularly scheduled May 2019 meeting of the Metropolitan Area Planning Commission. I'm going to let Carla call it to order and do the roll call.
Mark Arnold.
Here.
Whitney Hall.
Here.
Marvin Cusick. Eddie Mack.
Here.
David Mason.
Here.
Cole Green.
Here.
John Roberts. James Simonak. David Trojan. Jonathan Waddell.
Here.
You do have a quorum.
Okay, first item is to consider and approve the minutes of the April 15th meeting. Everybody had a chance to look at that. Any questions or comments? Do I have a motion?
So, second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? There are none.
Fantastic.
Okay, item 3.1, use by review. Consider a use by review for Amanda Revels for a plant nursery located at 3223 East Randolph Avenue, which is also known as a tract in the southwest quarter of Section 10, Township 22 North, Range 6 west of the Indian Meridian.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Planning Commissioners. The site that's being considered for use by review for plant nursery this evening is defined there by the yellow outline. I'll call it the J-shaped site. On the north is Randolph. On the south, you see O&K Gary and the frontage road, service road that leads to 30th. That's where we're at. It's just the area that they are going to build. The plant nursery is just on the east side of the Jumbo's Food on their property, not on Jumbo's, but I'm just trying to help you understand where they're going to do it. Here's the grocery store, and this is in this area is where they're going to build. This slide is, we do this a lot with zoning, make sure we have the infrastructure in place. We want to be sure that we have the infrastructure in place for the plant nursery as well. And you can see that we have accesses off of Randolph and or off of Atkins. There is water in Atkins, and there is sanitary sewer. Here's the sewer on the property right here. The water line dead ends here, and here's the site. So my engineering department analyzed this because we asked them, is there a capacity in our infrastructure if the plant nursery is approved? The answer came back, yes. And they will have access to all of the infrastructure. So here's their proposal. The red area is how they're going to provide access. This green area is where they're going to be the plant nursery. The area in black is the parking. And the access off of Atkins is going to be here. And this is their sketch. I think it communicates exactly what they want to do.
The area in black is what?
Parking, where their parking will be. All of these issues will be resolved in more clear detail if it's approved and they move forward in their site plan process. So this is their sketch, but I think it's very effective. It communicates exactly where they're going to build the plant nursery, how they're going to access it, and where they're going to build their parking. So we do have the adequate infrastructure to support it. This is their sketch. Are there any other questions of staff? They are here to speak to you if you have questions, and I think you do want to say something? Okay.
Hello, I just want to introduce myself. Thanks for having me. My name is Amanda Revels, and I tried to wear yellow to be sunny on this rainy day, but I don't really have anything else to say. I just want to introduce myself. Thank you. Oh, do you guys have any questions?
Any questions or comments? I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a second and a third. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No, that motion carries.
Thank you. You're welcome.
4.1, easements. Consider a request to close a public right-of-way and easements in Lahoma Addition, including A Street, B Street, C Court, D Court, E Court, and a 10-foot and a 20-foot utility easement in the northwest quarter of Section 13, Township 22, Range 7 west of the Indian Meridian in Enid, Oklahoma.
Thank you, Chairman, Commissioners. Here you can see this is the development for new Lahoma Addition and Cleveland Street and Garriott. The yellow represents all existing streets and orange represents the easements we have. This will be presented to close the all right-of-ways, and the developer planning to redevelop the entire area. This is the first step in the closing the street project.
So I've got a quick question. Just, it was my understanding that at one time there was still one additional house up in there that was occupied, that had not been purchased. Has that been purchased?
That has been purchased now by the Kyle Williams and his company, Anchored 2 Capital.
Okay, all right. So there's no residencies up in.
So the city owns 47 of the properties, he owns 1. There's a total of 48. We have a purchase and sale agreement. In fact, it's on the agenda tomorrow, revised with some changes, and we anticipate closing with Kyle Williams very soon, if not in May, as early June as practical, with all 48 properties.
Okay.
Or 47 that we own.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. I have a second. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? There are none. That motion carries. Item 5.1, consider a request for a variance to City of Enid Ordinance 10-6-1, sidewalks required for property located at 4817 East Willow Road.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a sidewalk variance request on 4817 East Willow. This is the location of this property, Willow Street. You're looking north, and that is the property right now, and this is the sidewalk required by the ordinance. And you can see it's looking east, and another property looking west, pictures. And by ordinance 10-6-1, they're required to place in the sidewalk. And a couple of the items regarding sidewalk is like no traffic in the area and it's industrial area. They're requesting for a variance.
Before we go any further, I will say that I will be abstaining from this due to an existing relationship with the applicant. So I will entertain a motion if no one has any questions or comments.
Motion to approve?
I have a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And let it be made clear that I am abstaining.
We have it. Thank you.
And that motion will carry. Last item on the agenda is to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion?
Second?
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Be safe going home. Thank you for coming out on that night.
Thank you for joining us for the Enid Metropolitan Area Planning Commission meeting. All meetings are broadcast on local cable channel 12 and in high definition channel 112. In addition, this meeting is live streamed on the web at enidtv.org. If you have any questions or comments regarding this broadcast, please visit the City of Enid website at enid.org.